asked Josh Sills on Wednesday about all the changes in the offensive line, the way that you all have had to swap around. Does that give you a little bit more confidence going into this game, knowing that you all have done that the last few games?
Yeah, I mean, for sure it does. That's kind of been that theme all year is, just trying to find a line combo that works. And I think, it's given some of the younger guys some reps that they need. And, this game's also going to be that way. And, they're just going to get more experience. And it's going to be, whoever's going to play the best that day is that kind of it's been that theme this year. And I think, it's definitely going to help us, having that experience already, doing that, going through those combinations this year. So I think it's definitely going to help.
Going through the bowl practices and then down here a little bit, have y'all been talking about, hey, well, it looks like it's going to be this way, but we have to be ready, in case you've got to switch somewhere, somebody has to switch sides? Do y'all discuss that?
There's always a little, we always kind of joke and make fun of, who's going to be the next guy, in that rotation. But, you do get kind of used to some of the combinations we do have, but it's always that, being ready for what Coach Wick has in store, or, the coaching staff plans on changing it up to see who's ready to play.
Are there some things that you don't really find out? You mentioned about who's playing the best that day, or maybe something that Syracuse does a little bit differently that you just have to wait to adjust to until the game gets underway?
Yeah, I know you can figure that out in that first or second series. You kind of feel them out and see what they're giving you. So I think that's going to be kind of what I think is going to happen. On Friday is just figuring out what they're doing and how guys are going to play according to that.
When you come over to the sidelines after those first couple series, what's the conversation like? Are there specific things like scheme they're doing, maybe something different than what you saw on film?
Yeah, there definitely is. Wick's always asking us, what are we seeing? And, we're pretty good at usually relaying, if they're making calls or, what calls are meaning for them to do stunts. So that's always a big thing is, getting that information as soon as possible just to, be able to make adjustments at halftime or during that first quarter to, go against what they're playing.
Finally, does it feel like Christmas Day?
No, it hasn't felt like Christmas for 4 years. So, but it's always good down here, and I'd rather have a white Christmas, but 60s and sunny isn't too bad either.
Do you have it before, like when you jump back home for a couple of days, or do you put it off until afterwards?
No, we usually wait till after. Just that way, it's kind of settled down. That rush before leaving is that's just kind of family time, and once we can settle down after.
So at least, you got that over everybody else. You go back home and say, hey,
yeah, we
still
got that to look
this.
forward to. Yeah, but it's nice to have that family time before and after. So you get a little break here and there, but most important thing is ending on a good note on a win.